it's Sandy Parker, and welcome to Crafting for Almost Everyone. So I thought I would take a foam pumpkin that you can get anywhere. This is a bigger one I got at Joanns, and it originally was $14.99, but I got it for like 80% off or 90% off, so it was really inexpensive when I got it. But I know that they sell smaller ones at the Dollar Tree, so I thought what I would do is show you how to redecorate one of these foam pumpkins and make it into something fun. Now this one has the spot that you could put, if you wanted to put like a fairy garden in the inside of it, you could do it, but I'm just going to do this side of it and put it up against the wall so that other people, so that people won't see it. I'm going to cover it with napkins, and I'll show you how to do that in an easy way. And I'm going to use acrylic paint first to paint it with, and I'm using one of the bases that you get, or the lids, sorry, that you get from Rubber Stamp Tapestry that look like this. They're perfect for this kind of project because it holds a ton of paint and you don't have to worry about your paint going awry. So I'm going to paint my pumpkin first, and I'm not going to make you watch the whole thing, but I'm using a foam brush because I thought it would be the easiest way to do it. And I might change up my napkin. I haven't decided yet. I want to make sure that I'm happy with the napkin I choose. My friend Elizabeth sent me a bunch of napkins, and I looked at those, but I didn't really find one that had a pattern that I thought would work on my pumpkin. So I'm going to go with the one that I already had, because unfortunately, Elizabeth, you and I are both hoarders of napkins. I don't know about the rest of you, but once you find some techniques that work with napkins, then all of a sudden, every time you see one, you have to own it. So I have a lot of different napkins, and thanks to Elizabeth, I have a lot more. And if you can hear the jingling, the dogs are really having a good time playing with each other this morning. It's one of those days where everybody is on board to play. Okay, so I'm going to continue painting this. I'm sure you don't want to watch me do the whole pumpkin, but when I'm done, I'll come back and show it to you. So my pumpkin is completely dry. You can see that it's nice and oatmeal-y colored. That's the color I chose. And then I think I'm going to go with the napkins I chose. You have to divide your napkins up. There's more than one ply to them. Some have 2, some have 3. And I just saw a video, and I don't remember who gave this tip, but this is such a great tip. What you do is you take a little piece of washi tape and you stick it to the back of your napkin, and then you kind of pull it, and it will separate your plies for you so much easier. I don't know if you've ever tried doing this, but let me tell you, it's not that easy. You want to pull as carefully as possible because you don't want to rip your napkin if you can avoid it. And hopefully I can get this all apart. You see I have this one piece here that's not looking that great. See if I can I think that is the ply. There's only one ply left there. Okay, then what I wanted to do is I wanted to take these ends off because I don't want this part on. I'm separating that off. So I'm going to cut that piece, and I'm going to try and get it as close to the white line as possible. And these are my Fiskars scissors. You can't see them probably yet because I'm trying to keep it in the so that I can get it in the frame, like work into the frame. I want to make sure that I keep my line there, but I don't want any of the upper design to be on this part. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with this yet. I might go around the bottom or the top with this piece, but I just didn't want it on my regular pattern. Okay, I have 2 napkins done, and I'm going to get I'm going to get my Mod Podge that's matte. I couldn't decide if I wanted to use the shiny Mod Podge or the matte, and I decided in the end that I'm going to go with the matte. If I don't like it, I can always go over it with the shiny. Now you can use white glue to do this with a little bit of water in it, but I just prefer using Mod Podge. And if I have too much in there, I can always dump it back in the bottle when I'm done. But in the meantime, I won't have my bottle open and it won't spill. I'm going to do one strip at a time. At least that's my plan. We're going to make sure the whole pumpkin piece is really well glued, because this Mod Podge is going to act as your glue to hold down the napkin. Okay, so we're going to try the first piece. Now some people like to do this, I'm going to go this way, I think. Some people like to do this in like putting the whole piece down, and I like to just go up to the top section like that. And I'm going to try and get as much of it into the grooves as I can. I'm using my fingers on it to kind of push things into the hole, into the seams like that. And then you want to go back over it with more Mod Podge just to make sure that you have it really well adhered. It makes it a lot easier to get your edges glued down when you do it this way. In case you didn't know that. Just a little tidbit of info. Get some of my excess glue and go into the next section. You will use quite a bit of Mod Podge doing this. I'll forewarn you in case you were thinking, oh, it's just going to take a little teeny bit. No, you use quite a bit. And then I want to make sure, like right here I ripped it, you want to make sure that you go over that again so that you don't have any problems with your laps, you know, the places that you got to go over that spot just a little bit more and pull it this way. I'm going to pull this piece. Ooh, little rippage. It's always better if you find your rip now and then go and then move your napkin over the rip like that than it is to find it later after you've covered all the whole image up. You have to be gentle with it, and you start to realize that you're going to get a little bit rough, and then that's when you need to start thinking about how to try to be a little bit less aggressive with it. here's our pumpkin at this point. I did use the matte Mod Podge. Of course, it doesn't look matte, and I had a couple problems where I had some duplicate paper, so I have some weird issues. So what I thought I would do is paint over some of these spots with my my beige paint, and I'm just going to fix them because I don't like them, and if I don't like them, I don't want them there, and so I'm just going to make them better so that you don't see them, and we'll see if this works. If it doesn't work, then you'll know not to try it yourself. But the places that are doubled up, that I just that are in the main part of the pumpkin, I'm just going to fix. I had some issues. If you saw it, what happened was my pumpkin stuck to the paper underneath it and pulled some of the paper off, and that made me mad. As of course you can imagine how mad that made me. So I'm going to fix it. I want you to know how to fix things if it goes wrong for you, and clearly this went awry. So we're just going to make it better. And then I think around the top I'm going to put the part of the napkin that's like the edge of the napkin top, like the top part of the napkin. I think I'm going to put that around that part, around this top neck. So I'm going to want to paint all around here. And then I think I'm going to paint this little topper. I'm not sure what color I'm going to paint that, but I'm going to paint that too. So I don't think you need to sit and watch me mess with this anymore, but I'll be back once I'm finished. So I painted a stripe around the middle, and I thought what I would do is cut this edge off of the whole pumpkin and go around the pumpkin with that. And so I'm going to start on this side. I've already put some of the Mod Podge there, and I'm going to just carefully, yeah, this is my lie, carefully, you know, because usually how I would say that, it sounds like it's wrong. I'm going to try and carefully attach these. Okay, I don't know if you watched me do this before. I'm going to show you. If you put your washi tape on the back of your napkin, I haven't separated this one, and then you're going to pull the back and kind of pick a little bit at the front, but you're basically pulling on the back of it, not the front. Pull the back away. And that is the easiest way I've ever found of taking the back off a napkin. I hope you didn't miss that, because, you know, if you miss it once, that's it. You don't get a second shot at it. Anyway, I hope that you did see that, because it makes it easier for me if you see it the first time. Okay, I'm going to pull that so it goes right to the edge of my inside. Let's see if I can do this gently now, so I can put my rip part back together again. Okay. Try. I'm hoping that I can do this so that I can pull it around in the circle. Kind of the best I can anyway. Yeah, this is not easy to do because it rolls whenever it wants to, whenever it has its mind. I probably painted this way too much, but we're still going to go with it. Okay. I'm going to make sure, if I can, that my strip stays laid where I want it. Okay, there's that piece. It's not bad. And we'll get another one. And let me trim this one out, and I'll be right back. So in the end, what I decided to do is, there's our pumpkin, and I decided to line the inside of it with grass. Hopefully you can see that really well. And then I thought I'd put this fun door in it and hang these little feet that I got at a craft store that are so darn cute. I think I got these at Michael's. No, I might not have. I think I got them at a store called Pat Catan's. It's an Ohio-based craft store. But anyway, these little feet were so darn cute, and all you do is you just jam them up into the pumpkin up in the top there, and, oh, that's the bottom now. So you just jam them up there, and then they hang down. And then this door has her little shoes on it again. I don't know if you could see that. And at first I thought, oh great, I'll just put it in the doorway. and that'll be great, but it's too big for the doorway, and I could chisel the doorway down, blah, blah, blah. I'm not doing that. And instead what I thought I would do is put it inside. And then when I got that great idea, I thought what I would do is go to Dollar Tree and get some of these little lights. Hold on, it's not working for me there. Get some of these lights and put in there, but I need several of them. And since it's already past Halloween and I can show this on a video next fall, I think I'll just put those inside and show you how to do that if I have to in the fall, but I doubt if you need to know how to do that. I could show you a photo of it, but I probably won't finish it now because, you know, it's too far gone. But anyway, I'm going to put this as a Thanksgiving decoration, and since pumpkins are really on sale now, I thought you could do it too if you wanted a cute little Halloween / Thanksgiving decoration. This would be it. I thought it came out really cute in the end, and I hope you do too. I hope you'll give this a try and think of your napkins in a whole new and different way, and that you'll give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. Please tell your friends about me on social media because you know I love that. And thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.